Hey, how's it going? No, I'm just kidding. Good morning, beautiful. How's your day going so far? Have you slept enough? Have you gotten some food yet? You ready to kick off this day, wherever you're catching it in time? This is going to be your insight on life and love for wherever you're coming across this in time. But understand this, even though you're seeing this on your For You page of whatever platform you're on, doesn't mean that it's going to be for everybody. If you can't fit this into your life, do not stretch it. Don't torture yourself like that. You can always let this stuff fall away. Who's to say? But whether or not this resonates, if you want to reach out in the email address below and ask questions about booking a session or whatever services I provide, go for it. I'm here. Or you can find me on any social platform and DM me. So let's be about it. All right, you. Enough chit chat. What do you need to know? Ooh, justice in reverse, karmic lesson. What about it? What are you freaking out about? So many people are freaking out. You're in good company. I had mine the other day. It was quite marvelous. You're definitely feeling the shift, but you're not seeing the results of it yet. So you feel what's coming, and I can definitely preach to the choir about that. Everybody I've been talking to has been feeling this energy. Nothing's here yet, but you're feeling something coming. It's just like that. I don't know. There's something in the air today, dude. Not feeling it. It's not bad, but it's something. The unknown always makes us freak out, doesn't it? That's a very, it's a very survival-oriented thing that's been deeply ingrained into us from when we were in the caves, you know? It's not that you're afraid of the dark. You have been trained to be afraid of what could be in the dark because you can't see for crap. So look, I do feel like you are seeing the situation very soberly. I do feel like you're getting a really harsh look at reality, and I think that what I'm seeing here is apprehension about getting excited. You know that you have to move on in life. You know that there's a lot of choices to be made, and all of which are going to be ultimately good for you. Do you want your joy and gift now and enjoy more time with it? Or do you want to enjoy your gift down the road after you've learned a few more lessons with it and enjoy, while it's still a good gift in life, not as much time? Look, you have to be a little bit more cutthroat with this situation. I want you to start splurging on yourself. Just treat yourself for this lifetime, will you? I think that you've had a lot of harsh lessons, a lot of detrimental situations that have been brought up in your life. And that's why you are walking around this with some apprehension, like, oh God, this is looking a little too nice. You don't need to punish yourself for a situation that isn't going on. We don't have to be there. We don't have to be in that headspace. So, all right, the freak out. Why are you freaking out? You really don't think that you're good enough to get this? Babe, you have made it through everything in this life. Everything that was meant to be a challenge, everything that was meant to knock you on your keister, you got back up, didn't you? You've got something going for you. Please allow this change to happen. You've done the work behind it. It's like going to school for all these years and then you're about to walk across the stage and get your degree and you're like, you know what? Maybe this degree isn't for me. Listen, you've done the work. Knock it off. You don't need to do that. Okay. Last-ditch efforts, eh? I do see that you will be pushing through this fear. I know that you're afraid of the fallout of it. Can we just say that it's going to be good? You don't need to digress into some sort of infantile state and just waiting for somebody to take care of this for you. Nah, we're not going to do that. I'm seeing that you holding your head high with all the weapons in front of you, everything that you have acquired through time, I see that you're going to be standing very confidently with this in the end. And look, whatever was challenging you, it's walking away. This is really about you and realizing that you faced the nightmare and it wasn't what you would have expected. How cool is that? Okay. So give me some advice for you. Not you, I mean, Spirit, what's the advice for the person watching this? Right. Open the heck up. Stop banging on doors that don't exist. Surrender. Surrender. How many times do I gotta tell you? Surrender. You know what? Now look up the meaning of the word surrender. Hopefully I didn't leave this on TikTok and you're about to hear some dancing. It said death. Oh, I love this. Definition of the word surrender. Ceased resistance to an enemy or opponent and submit to their authority. That would be spirit. So listen, back it up. Then we have the action of surrendering. Great. Congratulations. Okay. Can I get any more? Okay. The action of surrendering. All right. So what does it mean to surrender? You want to? No, you get the idea. Shut up. Okay. Continue about your morning while I'm going around this. Okay. So surrender, my darling. Realize that you don't have to use everything all at once. It's not like you have used everything to get to this boss level. You're not about to be some sort of boss right now and have to use everything in your back pocket to get to them. You know what? Believe it or not, this is what's been occurring for the last year, couple years. A huge chunk of it was in the last year. I don't know if you remember 2020, but look, you're spent. You're not going to waste any more time on it. You got to get out of your mental body. You're getting too lost in your head. Overthinking this situation is not the way to go about it. This is about being more in the present moment and calming the heck down emotionally. Now, I know when somebody says, calm down, it's like, cured. Thanks. Send you a Christmas card or whatever you celebrate. I don't know. But look, you're going to be getting some really crazy new opportunity for a new beginning that's coming in. And look, whatever was getting you freaked out, you're going to pass it like two ships in the middle of the night. Oh, yeah. And I see that I know, this is going to get woozy for a moment. And hey, who'd have thought, tarot and oracle readings, psychic readings, it gets woozy sometimes. Your ancestors are looking at you and looking at what you've done and being like, wow, they did not stray. They stayed loyal. They did not give up and they did not surrender along the path. Now, since we have built them up so much, we're going to give them a nugget. It's going to be a nugget. It's going to be good. It's going to be what you want. Okay. So the advice is to surrender. Accept the gift. Just say thank you. Why is that so hard? Okay. So, what do you need to look out for? While all this great amazement is going on, what do you need to look out for? Tarot Illuminati. It's got some news for you. It's going to illuminate some sort of, I don't know, potholes? Depending on where you are. Have you ever seen a pothole? Stop doing a dead sprint for your forever. It's gonna, if you try and rush through this, surrendering is not the same thing as doing a dead sprint to a particular destination. What I'm seeing here is if you try and rush this, because it's coming in fast, hot, and heavy, and it's gonna sweep you off your feet if you're not careful, you're gonna overlook some important parts. When you're in the flow, you are fluent. You are not missing a beat. It's flow. It's in the word. So don't move too fast. Don't cut corners. You got to feel this out. It's all action. It's all about your action in this. Your actions have got to meet your words. Who'd have thunk? Come on. Really feeling this deck, and I already put the other ones back. More wand energy. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So the Six of Wands. Okay. Good leaders, they make people want to follow them, and it's not by fear. What you are doing, you have no idea how many people are bearing witness to this evolution of you. The thing is, you're very inspiring. So what I'm seeing in this is, first off, do this for you, but understand that while you're doing this for you, others bear witness to it, and that encourages them. You will have the support, but be mindful of whose support you are accepting. If it's not in alignment with you, you don't have to say yes to everything. Healthy boundaries need to be set. So, no one to bop people on the head with that and tell them to biggity back the F up. Sorry. Sorry? I don't know if I am. That was pretty funny. Okay. So that's what to be mindful of. What's on the other side of this? What do you have to look forward to? Tarot Illuminati. Tell me. Out with it. Come on. Give me the good word. All right. As you wish. You know, the genie, there's a big flaw in that one. You get 3 wishes. Great. Write an entire list out on a piece of paper. Tell the genie, I want all of this accomplished. Great. You just used 1 wish. All right, you're going to where the grass is greener. And we have emotional fulfillment coming in, and check your messages. Stay on top of whatever messages can be coming through. Now, this does not, classically indicate online, because I don't know. I don't think that they had that in mind. Yes, internet. Pay attention to mail messages, like MAIL, and text messages. Keep on top of any messages going in or out. There's something really important coming your way, and I do feel like this is going to be a huge sense of release for you, huge sense of comfort. I do feel like this is involving a massive change that is occurring in your life for the better. It's very in line with your particular truth. And what I'm seeing here is you riding in towards it. I do feel a lot of physical movement towards a particular change. Like, this might involve work, it might involve home, it might involve either reuniting with people of the past or coming towards an entire new cluster of people. And if you're seeing these little ringlets around here, you're just seeing incense burning. That's all I'm saying. Emperor. So, look at you sitting on your throne. You have the world in your hands, and this is holy, it's divinity. And then, look, this person is putting the world in their hand, holding it out, and looking at the landscape in front of it, recreating the world as they see fit. And if you look in the back, on the back of the chair, that kind of resembles butterfly wings. So it's kind of like a birthright of you, coming out of the chrysalis of everything that just occurred in your life throughout that time. And it looks like you have the freedom and the ability and the materials to create this. The sun is not setting. We are getting towards it setting on this old paradigm. You have gotten rid of all of those old self-limiting beliefs. You've got rid of all those fears. And trust me, around now, they've probably been rearing their ugly head, weighing in on you. It's time to be released. Let's see. What else do you have to look forward to? A juggling act. 4 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. Gifts. 1 for you, and none for Glen Coco. I'm still not done with this. Princess. So right now you're going to be sowing the seeds for the upcoming years in your life. It is a chapter that is coming into full bloom. I'm still being told to pull more cards. Oh, why is there so many? Because it's me. It's my channel. I always use a ton of cards. You know that. If you've been here for longer than 5 minutes, you've probably guessed. So look. So I see massive balancing acts coming in. I do feel like you will be the emperor going over quite a few things, but I also feel like you'll have the energy to do it. The biggest thing that I can say is please do not make promises to everybody while you are feeling this upswing. It'll bite you in the tuchus. When you are feeling that high energy, you want to start to people please because your energy's so up and you want everybody to feel as up as you do. Don't do it. You're taking away their ability to do their own work, and you're also starting to break on yours. And that people-pleasing attitude that is there, that's kind of addictive. So this is already, it's already warning you of misplanting a misshapen seed. Just things to be mindful of, because while this is getting really good, life is not perfect. If it was, you wouldn't need to be here. If you had everything figured out, if you had all your lessons, what would you be doing here? No, this is school, but school can be really fun. So look, gift for you, and you want to know what? Because I'm in good spirits, we're going to start planning for the next season. So I feel like this is something where you are being very selective about what you will be putting in the ground. And I do feel like you are going about this in a very alternative way. This is very much about anticipating new beginnings down the road. And future you is really going to think past you. So you know. And then we have, what do we have here? We have the King of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords, and both are on either side of the Ace of Pentacles. So this might be, if this is not romantic, this might be a collaboration with somebody who's going to be working on projects with you, building an empire could be. This could also be a new start for you as a whole, which is very cool. I love your independence. I love the fierceness behind this. I love your confidence in this. And if this is gearing towards a personal relationship, it's because you want, not because you need each other. It's because you want each other. And this, it doesn't have to be romantic. There's some people you just really want in your life because they add to the positive of it. This, I see an amazing new beginning. I see that it's very abundant. I see both sides of this are on the same page. Sorry, I had to cough out the bad vibes. But let's see. This is just being gifted to you. And then, look. So we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Cups. Don't worry about the past. I do see you letting go of the past. I do see that the choice has been made. And I do see that this is grounded. And I do feel like it's protective. And I do feel like it's a healing heart. I do feel like whatever is being left behind, it's not going to be as affected as you think it would be. So let me say this, but I need you to not take this the wrong way. There is not a soul on the planet who isn't replaceable. I'm replaceable. You're replaceable. Them over there, they're replaceable. The thing is, you make it incredibly difficult for you to be replaced. So what I'm seeing here is through whatever this storm is, whatever you're leaving behind in life, it's going to find what it was looking for that you could not cover. And you, the majestic part of you, the leader of you, you have to go about your own way on this. And I do see that either side to this is very positive. Now, this doesn't indicate just one person. This is a whole tribal unit of people. They're going to have whatever this void in their life was, they're going to have it filled. But I also see that you are on an entirely different path and need to respect and honor that in your life. So what I'm seeing here, because I do feel like this is someone or some ones who have been in your life for a very long time. Don't be afraid. You're not cruel. You're not cruel. You're really not. This is honoring what their path is and what yours is. And I do see that this person or persons, they're going to be okay. I do see opening up. I do see innocence being restored in all sections of this. And I do see that either side will have a victory in this. So final cards are going to be from this. Just got to cleanse them for a minute. If you haven't noticed the smoke, what do you need to know? What are the closing messages for you? You beautiful beast. Healthcare change. What can't you stomach anymore? You're going to get support and you're going to have it now. Relationship dynamics. Dynamics. Come on out with it. Tired of this. Good God. Final card. Stop making this weird. Retirement. It's time to let some people from your past go. And it's okay to mourn it. It's okay to mourn what you thought they were, what you thought that these people were going to be in your life. It's okay to mourn what life you thought you were setting out for yourself. It's okay to mourn change. It means that something is closing off and you're giving it a sense of closure. You're giving yourself a sense of closure. All of this is perfectly normal. But the thing is, you're ready. And you can tell because your distractions, your addictions, your excuses, after a while, they stop fulfilling their initial purpose in whatever it was you were using them for. And you can't use it. It's not going to work, no matter how much you put into it. That's when you know that you are ultimately ready for these changes. I'm not going to say it because you hear that ding. I'm not going to say it. But it's time to let old things rest because you have a new chapter ahead and it's a long one. It's an entirely different series of books, an entirely different library in a town that you haven't been to before. So enjoy the journey. You know this doesn't end at midnight, so that being said, this is a projection of your future based off of current circumstances and if you follow the advice. If you have questions about booking a session, reach out to me. My email address is below or in the description, or you can find me on a social platform and DM me. So either the case, I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and I hope that you stay safe, have fun, and know how much you are loved and appreciated. Bye for now. Bye for now. Well, if you're catching this, this might be a spirit message for you. It's a mini message, so we're going to see what comes out. All right, you're wanting to freak out. You're wanting to defend your turf, it looks like. But this is emotional instability. It's trying to get a rise out of you. This is a really big challenge time. Don't give in to it. What I'm looking at here is the King of Cups in reverse. And we also have the Seven of Wands. This is a major test time. You're not going to move on until you can accurately express yourself or find another way to handle the situation. Old mechanisms are not working at this current time. They are not going to work moving forward. You have grown. You've moved beyond it. Let's change the narrative here. All right. So what's the advice in this mini message, Spirit? Come on out with it. I'm going to take this one. Realize that it's going to suck for a little while, but this challenge is leading to a victory. You have to choose another path. If you're catching this, this might be a spirit message for you. Just listen with an open heart and an open mind. This is a mini message. We have Hangman in reverse. We're getting out of emotional purgatory, it looks like. So what about it? What about it? You're not going to let anyone try and trump your fears. You are going through a rebirth. It is a huge lesson and test moment. So look, People know what you're afraid of. They can pick you out with this one, but you knowing that they know that and still deciding to be this person in your life, you're not playing ball anymore. You are facing whatever this fear is because you know what the alternative is. You're not going to be submissive towards anyone else when it comes to your personal growth. I see that you have gone through a rebirth. I see that the lessons are completely learned, and you know exactly who you're going to be dealing with, and they should know exactly who they will be dealing with when it comes to you moving forward. Congrats. If you're catching this might be a spirit message for you. We're using the Butterfly Oracle deck. What do you need to know? Don't be afraid of what comes out. It's a mini message that just threw everywhere. Whatever. Okay, forget what I was just saying. Be afraid. Be very afraid. No. Okay. You want to know what? This is good. Decision time, baby. You are going in a new path. You have to do what's best for you, not for other people. You have to do what's best for you. We get it. Responsibilities in life. However, nothing is going to work if it's coming from you and you aren't at your best. It's not a time for you to suffer. You know that, well, some things need to best be moved on from. Wow, this is going to be an emotional ride for you. Listen, it's going to sting. It's going to sting. It is. There's mourning something in your life. What is it in regard to? All right. Are you going to get on the ship? Because it's ready to sail. I know that there's been people who have been in your life for a number of years. It could be a year, it could be hundreds, I don't know. But what I'm seeing here is it looks like you're ready to part ways from either somebody who's been in your life for a while or a group of people who have been in your while. It's time for you to part ways from something long-standing in your life. It's not that it's bad, it's just you've changed and you have to clear space. You're giving way too much of yourself away as a feeling of obligation. You're not obligated to do anything. You're obligated to take care of yourself and move on and evolve in life. This is your path, your journey. You're the protagonist. You have to start acting like it. It'll be okay. Well, I was going to do a love message, but then I wasn't feeling it. I was thinking, should I post it? Should I not post it? I was halfway through it and I was debating the whole time while I was reading it. Ultimately, I decided no, because it didn't feel authentic. So if it's not authentic, I'm not going to do it because the integrity of the reading goes down. I'm not playing here. I don't want to play with anyone's heads. I don't want to play with anyone's hearts. So we're going to get a different message from a different deck that actually was calling out. And this one is, let's see, Angel Therapy. What do you need to know? All right. Wow. Don't worry about this. The direction that you're going in life, it requires you being a student, requires you getting a lot more knowledge and going through different venues of education in different areas. So you're going to be meeting some mentors. You're going to have a lot of options available to you. And I know that you're potentially afraid of judgment, what this is going to bring towards you. You cannot live your life in fear. You've suppressed this in yourself for long enough. At what point are you going to start living your life for your authentic self? You're being nudged to do this. So understand that the path that you're on, it's going to be more accepted than you realize by people who are going to be going along the path with you. The people who are not accepting, they don't need to understand your journey. They don't need to criticize it. This is where you have to redirect their focus onto their own journey. Stop feeling bad about who you are. It's time for you to actually shine and come through. And I do see that you will be going through awakenings, enlightenment, and finding your soul tribe. This is a journey, but you're taking the first step now. Take two, I've been shuffling. So we have the Justice card. It might be a message for you. It's from the Tarot Illuminati. Oh, it looks like love messages are coming in. There is a new start in action. Oh, why do I love this? This is a love message. I'm definitely getting a love message in this one. So look, the scales are balanced. Something is coming your way. some sort of a love offering. Either that or you are the giver in this one, which, you know, is a gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, it's a time of action, and I do feel like this is going to be what seems to be a finally moment. You know, like, we finally got here. This, I want this in my life. I want this to be a part of my journey. If this isn't love in the romantic form, definitely, I definitely feel like Soul Tribe is coming in for everybody. You're going to be meeting some really interesting characters who you just feel at home with. How wild is that? When do you just meet somebody fresh in your life and it's like, I can breathe around you? Oh yeah, I'm seeing emotional compassion. I'm seeing freaking frack. Two of Cups showed up, baby. Ah, if this is love, this is the love that you want. When things are going so smoothly, you don't need to panic. You're not you're over analyzing by, you know, freaking out about it. But you're not over idolizing the situation. So look, you have a choice to make. Are you going to be happy, or are you going to stress yourself out and derail yourself? I'm seeing balance. I'm seeing union. I'm seeing love. I'm seeing divine feminine energy coming towards you. A lot of compassion, a lot of love. I do see that if you're coming across this, you've probably been getting an exercise in your authority, making you step into your divine masculine. How wild is that? Now, you're going to find balance in yourself with masculine and feminine, but what I see coming towards you is something that is going to help that masculinity in you grow, that is going to help you on your journey, that is going to be kind of like that cheerleading energy. Don't be mistaken. This energy, you are going to be the divine feminine for in its own right, in its own time. Both sides are finding their balance, but they're finding each other around now if you're coming across this. So congrats. This is good. Bye.